Morning. 26 today of May 2024. Which means it's the courage, it's the strength, it's the karma. The Lion again. And the song is Killer Queen by Queen. So, a man as mankind. Well, we all know what Queen used to mean, besides the monarchy. So maybe somebody's going on a rampage. Maybe not. Maybe some royalty somewhere dies. We'll see. And we'll see what the song says. So 8th house fits. It's Scorpio, but it's number 8. There's Scorpio again. So 26 and 8 is the strength card and the moon in Scorpio. So it's the dark side of Scorpio. Scorpios is ending the new beginnings, which was what they talked about yesterday. And they've been talking about for such a long time. We are coming to the end of an era. A whole new world for mankind. But how it shapes up is up to us. And there's no point in saying you can't do anything about it, because you can. You can either comply or resist. As simple as. You don't have to let others control your life. It's up to you. You've got to have courage though. That's what today's card's about. Strength. Inner strength. And some of us, a lot of us, are on our last knees, or we think we are. Spirit knows there's a lot more inside if we dig deep. So whatever situation you're in, you have to dig deep. Go within and find the strength needed to get through. Giving up isn't an option. There it is. So it's positive. We will win any power struggles, either within or without. We will come out stronger. We will be able to control this. Our own karma. So there's no doubt that things have been done underhand, behind our back, that we're unaware of. And there's a lot more that we don't know yet. People could be taking credit for what you've done. They could be lying to your face. They could be stealing from you. It's deceit and lies. And we're leaving that behind. We've left a sword. You can have one of them. We're taking the rest with us. However, you shouldn't take the baggage of the past with you. But we're leaving that behind, going into calmer waters. There's still yet more to understand. But we are strong enough to get through this. Today's card is neutral, so I'm not going to go into everything. And there's that sword. We took one of those swords that he left in the soil, and we severed ties with whatever it is. The truth is being told. The truth is coming out. We're cutting through the bullshit. We're getting to the point. This is a warrior, someone of a younger generation, thank God, which means the younger generation is fighting back. Not all are fooled. It's about clarity of words, thoughts. It could be a sporty type person, if it is a person, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, usually with dark hair. There is a need to help each other because there is a lack financially. There's going to be problems with cash, no doubt about it. So you have to decide who to help and who not to help, because you're going to need it yourself. So usually it's the younger generation coming for a handout, but be careful of those that, like we always say, they take saying that they need it and then they use it for 3 holidays a year or whatever. So watch their Facebook page and see. Only give out 10% of what you can afford to lose. Don't give anything away that you need back right now, because there's 2 10s here. It's becoming a heavy burden. There's no passion for this, and there's no rewards. Excuse me. So we have to settle this long-standing problem and make a fresh start. The eagle is a Scorpio and Aries. The number 20. Finish what you started. Long-standing problems and needed settling before we can make a fresh start. So we've got to sort out all these lies and what have you first. It's teeth, it's bones, it's geriatric issues. But don't be afraid of the future. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. Lord Mayor of London, Richard. It's fear of being the fool, fear of looking the fool. You've got to stop worrying about that and just do it. 22. So the 20 is negative, the 22 is positive. New beginnings, fresh starts. Step out into a new future, which fits with the Scorpio energy. But you've got to settle the old business first. It could be 2020 to 2022, something that went on then. Yeah, we're coming off the fence. We're not sitting on the fence anymore. We've made a decision. We're asking for help if we need it. We're not afraid to look stupid or get a rejection. We can't do this alone. We have to have like-minded people around us, but it is going to cost us. We've got it twice. Finances are going to be sadly depleted a lot, and maybe even for 10 years. So this isn't going to be a short battle. I'm really sorry, I thought I'd stopped coughing. So there's impatience, obviously. People were going to get fractured. People, because of this worry about finances, might not make the right decision. They might not stay strong. They might not have the courage to go forwards because they'll have to have a lack. And that's very strange because the same card in two different decks on top of each other. Some people are frightened of poking the hornet's nest. Some people like to stay in the comfort zone and not speak the truth. These people are the heroes. They don't care whether they please or offend. They're going to say it how it is. It could be children out of the mouths of babes. You've got to accept what is. You've got to get off your backside. You can't do things out of boredom. Unconditional love is needed for yourself and others. Cancer energy, home and family life. Some cancers will retreat into the shell. But that's not what they want. You're sadly needed. It's also Cancer cuspers if it's a person, 21st of June or the 21st of July. Justice will be served. This long-standing problem. Number 11. Court cases, open enemies, legal matters. They will be out in the open soon. All the enemies. So be alert, be aware, because we're moving on. And we're not taking the baggage of the past with us. We can't be held back any longer. Success will be ours. Absolutely beautiful. The law is on our side. The truth will out. Happiness with this new creation, this new world we are creating. We don't want to be the puppy looking for scraps at that table. We want to be the one sat at the top of the table. And not out of greed, but because we want to be happy. So the creation of something new. So a new world is being born. There it is, new world being born. Well done, Spirit. Took the words right out of my mouth. So the 21. So now we have the 20, 21, 22. Could be of next month. Could be door numbers. Could be anything. Birthdays. But something is being created. Out of the darkness comes the light. It could be an actual pregnancy for some. But if you had a child on the 21st and you're wondering if Spirit knows about it, yes, they do. The children of the future. That's what it's all about. So we end this chapter now. We have the law on our side. And we begin a new one. Yeah, that is creating. She also is pregnant. Not usual on this card. So the full moon or the new moon, which they mentioned last night, Very important. So when is the new moon? Let's have a look. Honeymoon in June. The full moon is the 22nd. Wow, well done, Spirit. The new moon is the 6th. So it's the full moon on the 22nd that we're talking about. Yeah, feel the fear and do it anyway. It is not going to be easy, but we will no longer be in turmoil. We're coming off the fence. We can see the path. We know it's not easy, but we have the courage and strength to get there. With love, unconditional love, twice. The cup of love that you give to yourself and others. Don't miss yourself out. Yeah, we're going to have to fight for it though. We aren't going to be able to relax. But we've already halfway out of this. We're making our escape. How beautiful. Yeah, there is issues here with joint finances and the reproductive organs. But from this, it looks like all will be well. Legal matters about children, reproductive organs, so medical cases, and joint finances. Justice will be served. But someone doesn't want to leave it at that. They won't like it because justice didn't go in their favour. But there it is again, the 22. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. Even if your future's unknown, it's better than what you've got, is what they're saying. Absolutely beautiful. Go forward to success. Don't live in fear. So, well done, Spirit. Working overtime today. It's not Manners, it's Ewas, the apple, Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. There it is, letter M. In this, though, it's the letter E, so they do it on the side, like that. That's the letter E. A pair of horses, so the chariot, Cancer again. I was born in the year of the horse, at full gallop, so full strength. So a vehicle of some kind. Their 8 hooves pound on the ground. In modern terms, this is the obvious association with vehicles and travel in general. The vehicle of the soul, and that is the world and its travel. Or physical body. It also symbolises that since Eros represents a team of horses, relationships of all kinds will fall under the auspices of this rune. Status, too, forms part of this symbol, because in ancient times to own a fine horse was a mark of exalted rank, while to own a team into the realm of higher aristocracy, and that too will come back if they have their way, because people won't be allowed to have cars. It is also said that apart from horses, all other domesticated animals, including the dog, and some of you may have a court case about whose dog it is. In terms of plants, the rune relates to the apple tree. There's associations with the oak, which is Taurus, and the ash, which is Pisces, Aries, Cusper. And the herb, ragwort. The most obvious mythological link with Eros is Sleipnir, the steed of Odin, Wednesday, Father, the All-Father. Much love from All-Father in spirit. 8 legs reminiscent of the runic symbol of the 8 hooves pounding on the ground. However, there is a semi-legendary link to be found in early English history. The first Anglo-Saxon to come to England during the reign of King Vortigern were called Hengist and Horsa. These names mean stallion and horse respectively. So this day, the symbol of the English county of Kent, the landing place of Heinz and Horsa, is said to have the white horse. So again, we're going back to the white horse. It seems very important that the county of Kent, this symbol is seen on the vast scale in southern England as well, where the equine form has been cut into chalk hillsides. It is also interesting to note that England itself may take its name from horse god named Ing, who was considered to be the aspect of the fertility god Frey. So fertility again, and the name Frey. When they landed on the shores, a land that was unknown to them, they bore a banner that was emblazoned with the Iwaz. Oh, where have we seen that shape before? I try not to be. They may take me down. I try not to be. I try very hard not to be. When Iwaz appears either singly or as a first rune of a reading, you can be sure that things are picking up a pace, changing for the better. This is a rune of large concepts, of major projects and new and exciting adventures. There's your new and exciting adventure. You hold the key. It is also said to emphasise the meaning of the other runes in the reading, so speed up the events that are foretold. It's travel, usually a new location that will provide the physical and mental stimulation that you crave. However, it might equally indicate a move of home or an establishment of a partnership with a person who is strong-willed as you are. The importance of forming a team, of running in harness and not falling out of step is suggested. It also denotes the need to treat your partners with respect that they deserve, or you might lose them. Demonstrating your loyalty, consulting them on important issues, not doing things underhand, ensuring the bonds between you remain strong. Despite the challenges in store, the rune may have connection with higher education, especially if you're involved in subjects that are investigative. So I wouldn't suggest, I see no education here unless that's what you want to do in your future. Investigations, yes, because somebody wants to find out what's been going on. However it manifests in life, increase in your personal status and that around you is certain. Success. There may be problems with vehicles, I don't see that. Your friends and family may not be in tune with your ideas, I do see that to a certain extent. And this frustrates you because we've got impatience there. And you may want to use money in a certain way and your partner's not on board. And this will cause unnecessary delays. Also, health worries in connection with pets or domestic animals, but if so, then I see that they will, nothing to worry about, it's going to be okay. So, Scorpio, death and rebirth, we know. We all know by now. 8th house. It's the Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. So there's born in you the snake. It's the reproductive organs, it's funeral parlours, it's cemeteries, it's labour wards, which we've got there. It's ancestral property, which is what they're trying to take away. It's the colour black, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual unions, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance, and other people's money. Metaphysics, so spirit are talking to you. Listen, go within, go deep. And moon in Scorpio. This will be an emotionally intense time. Perspicacious, compulsive, secretive. There we go, secretive, resentful, and jealous. So somebody's jealous of your success. The moon in Scorpio has the capacity for self-transformation, but fears rejection and abandonment. So you've got to feel that fear and do it anyway, regardless of what happens. Messages are coming, 27. So spirit messages as well as text messages, etc. 27. It's the Three of Pentacles. You need a new team. The green light for go. Some of you are going to be sending drunk texts because you need to be drunk so that reality doesn't destroy you. The name Ray could be important. Bradbury. And writing. Words have power. Now is the time to get your point across. There's your words. Getting your point across. With this card, you may also get a clearer direction as the way to proceed. The third house represents neighbourhoods and siblings. The third house is the area of astrological chart that reveals how we think, speak and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrates how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. You are in search of answers and in need of unlocking some mysteries, but your mind is agile and you will be able to grasp every detail. You may wish to express this mental suppleness through writing and speaking. And researching subjects, so like I said, investigations, matter, which has always intrigued you. Libraries will call to you, because the written word, you can't trust Google, the written word is important. You may suddenly wake up with an idea that could turn out to be very lucrative, and you may be toying with the idea of writing a book, starting a blog, perhaps a screenplay, or position a local media outlet. There couldn't be a better time than now, but you may have to seek financial aid. As well as dreamy or imaginative writing and poetry, the third house also represents dexterity, swiftness, curiosity, and figuring out the mechanisms of what makes things work. Spirit are also telling me somebody may be going to court about the plagiarism, be it a song, a poem, a book, whatever. The third house represents dexterity, swiftness, curiosity, figuring out the mechanisms of what makes things work. So this could mean expressing yourself in a rather technical way. So details are important. The third house, more than any other, is the house of the mind. Mercury is about giving and receiving information. When this card turns up in a reading, there is a need to uncover all that you can and relate that information to others. So speak out. Also, an area of commerce and sales. When the third house represents itself in a reading, it can indicate a time of buying and selling and becoming involved in retail or transactions made over the internet. Issues dealing with siblings may come up. There may be questions you must resolve to do with brothers and sisters. Your neighbourhood may be going through some changes. It is also about your neighbourhood, so expect events that will make a difference there. It might be indicative of secretive actions carried out at night. Yes, there's the Seven of Swords. Perhaps meetings or even vandalism or burglaries. It could be noise and you may not be happy with that. The area may start to look decrepit. Careful how you put your thoughts and feelings into words, because other people will not be as warm and receptive to your words as you'd hoped. This card can also mean you'll be talking your way into or out of a tough situation. However, you are mentally able to grapple with this issue and sort it out well. Important documents and other paperwork are indicated. This isn't your everyday type of paper shuffling. This matter will be more significant than usual. This card also indicates a fortunate time to start a business of your own, perhaps working in translation, creating software, or something to do with deciphering codes and messages. For example, you may also become involved in studying other languages or anything related to working towards a common good. Meditation and relaxation are needed when this card is present. Your thoughts are likely inspired ones, and you could be having psychic or mediumistic communications. Short journeys, the neighbourhood, siblings, signing documents, communications, rumours. The Green Fairy, 23. Somebody coming to pull your hair and get you out to play. So Ever heard of the green fairy? It's the heart chakra. Something to do with a little absinthe and mischief. Now, this little fairy does not condone drinking absinthe, so again, somebody's drunk, but she does recommend jumping out of your comfort zone and being a little mischievous. Have you become a bit stuck or a bit too serious? When was the last time you let your hair down and had a laugh, a giggle, or playing like a child there? It's been a while. Yep, that's what she thought. The green fairy's coming to pull your hair, tickle your ears, trip you over, all in an effort to break you out of your confined rut and maybe have a laugh at yourself. You may have a valid reason for your situation and need to be serious, but you need to be reminded you are here to have fun and enjoy life also. While you are getting everything done that needs to get done, you are missing out on some really fun stuff. Do you even know that you're stressed? Who are you now compared to who you were when you were young and carefree? Are there aspects of yourself that you would like to integrate? What can you do to lessen your load, and how can you take some time out to do the things you used to enjoy that made you laugh and relax? Maybe just call on the green fairy to show you how. The well watcher. Somebody wants to dip their bucket in your well, and but they won't return it. So the number 7, if whatever you're giving out, remember you will not, that you may not get back. So act as if you wouldn't. Also, it's coming to replenish yourself from the well. It is your ally. So the well watcher signals the need to go within and contemplate the true source of your power in this world, which he reminds you is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you are being called to the well. This unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine in to bring miracles and resolutions in your life. Also to drink more water. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the still small voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help and guide you. Good. Teamwork. And there we are, you're protected. And this is a time to call back your power from any unseen or seen enemies. Protection. An important one, this, so rewind and as many times as you want till you get it right. So you are being called to protect your energy. Get in your bubble. Go and look at the video that I did. Your protection bubble. This is your call your power back. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. There's you cutting the cords. Are you ready for this? You're being called to protect your energy. Call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what is draining your energy. Those people that are taking and not giving anything back. Do not keep your tabs open. That means on computer especially. Shut down energetically every night. So shut down, forget about it. Don't take your phone with you everywhere. Energetic cords are being formed between people, places, objects and events that are not your problem. So it's important to keep checking in. Yes, your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such, but you don't let it take over your life. Keeping your energy clear takes work. As we go through life, we can give away our power, so it's important that we call it back by cutting those energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship or soul memory that you were being called to call your power back from? So it could be the passing of a loved one. It could be any trauma in your childhood. But you have to call your power back. Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. Hold this, look at this card. Put your hand on your heart. Or the chakra that needs cleaning. I call back my lost soul fragments, power or light now. Any vows or soul contracts hexes or programs from the past or present, from this life or others, that are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachment from this life or others I release now, for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so mote it be. So it is. Absolutely beautiful. Sever ties with what no longer serves you. It's time for us to move on to the new adventure. Nothing to be afraid of. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.